This is the Many Channels of Kabal. Episode 6, Joy Without Justification. Joy used to make me uneasy. Not because I didn't want it, I craved it, but because I didn't trust it. For a long time, joy felt like a high-interest loan, something I'd eventually have to pay back with interest in the form of disappointment or disaster. I treated joy like something that needed a receipt, a reason, a timeline, a legal justification for why it was allowed to be in the room. If something felt good, I wasn't soaking it in. I was looking over its shoulder, waiting for the explanation, or the consequence. Unexplained joy felt reckless. It felt like walking through a minefield with your eyes closed and calling it a stroll. This episode is about that specific tension. It's about the radical, uncomfortable concept of allowing joy to exist without needing to earn it first. The anatomy of the bracing. In my writing, and specifically in Mouthy, joy doesn't usually show up as fireworks. It isn't a grand declaration or a cinematic montage. It shows up quietly. It shows up in the relief of a muscle finally unclenching, in the depth of a single, honest breath. It shows up in those rare, fragile moments where I simply stopped bracing for impact. But here's the thing. That kind of joy is incredibly easy to miss if your eyes are trained on the horizon, scanning for what might go wrong next. When you've spent a lifetime hyper-vigilant, good feels like a trap. Silence feels like the breath before a scream. The productivity trap. Many of us were raised on a very specific diet of meritocracy. We were taught that joy must be productive to be valid. We think it needs to come after the struggle. We think it's the reward at the end of the achievement. We think it requires a stamp of approval from someone else. We try to force joy to follow a narrative arc: climax, resolution, reward. But joy is messy. It's non-linear. It's rebellious. Sometimes, joy is just the sudden, unprovoked absence of tension. And letting that moment exist, letting it sit on the couch with you without interrogating it, without asking it for its ID or its purpose, is a skill. It is a difficult, manual labor of the soul, and it's one I am still very much learning. Presence over permission. If you find yourself questioning your own happiness today, if you find yourself minimizing a good moment because it feels undeserved, or because you know it's temporary, I want you to hear me. You are not broken. You're just conditioned. You've been taught to survive, and survival doesn't have much room for frivolous light. But joy without justification isn't denial. It isn't ignoring the real world, or being naive to the pain that still exists. It is presence. It is the acknowledgement that right now, in this thin slice of time, the sun is hitting the floor just right, or the coffee is warm, or your heart is beating without a heavy weight on top of it. Presence is something you can practice. You don't have to be good at it yet. You just have to let the joy stay for a minute, even if it didn't bring a reason, even if it doesn't plan on staying the night. Let it breathe. And then you breathe too.